Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. I'm doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. It's just a general reading. I hope everybody's doing okay. The feeling that I'm getting right now is, yes, it's still very difficult and challenging and hard with the COVID-19, but I think we've had to stop and reevaluate our life, and everything that's meant to stay will stay in our lives, and everything that is not for us, it will be removed. I'm feeling a bit more positive energy with the readings now. I'm getting a feeling that yes, we still have some struggles and we're still trying to deal with this situation, and we're having good days and bad days, but my feeling is we're starting to feel a little bit of light, a little tiny bit of light, in meaning, more meaning to our lives, okay? So anyways, I'm doing a 10-card Celtic cross. And if you want any information, or if you don't have anything going on that you need guidance or help with, this will just be a message from the universe for you. If you know another Virgo that you think would like this video, share it for them. I just want to say also, make sure you're taking care of your mental health. You're exercising, eating right, going outside, getting fresh air. You're FaceTiming your friends and family, you know, reaching out, checking on other people. But make sure you're doing good yourself, one day at a time, I keep saying. So this will be a 10-card Celtic cross. And then I'll take 3 extra bonus cards from 3 other decks that I have. If you want to get a piece of paper and a pen, because sometimes these readings, like I just did Sagittarius, and it went pretty fast. It was just over half an hour. And I did Libra, I think it was Libra, and it was over an hour. Because every single card that I pull, the 10 cards that I pull, I want every single card to end up on a positive note before I go to the next one. So if I pull a card and it's leaving us with a negative energy or vibe, I'm going to pull another one until we end up with a positive card. That's what I think we all need at this time. Okay, so here we go. 10 cards for Virgo, please. If you like this reading, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. I'd love if you left me a comment. Okay, here we go. First card for Virgo, 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Death, 4 of Swords, a lot of truth cards here, Truth, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Okay, and then just gonna pull my chair in a bit here. Okay, and then my other decks here, 3 extra bonus cards. Usually the Celtic cross here, this spread here, is giving you messages regarding your current situation, what's going on in your life, or what Spirit wants you to know. And then the 3 extra bonus cards I find are just help with your situation, or another point of view, or just a little bit more guidance for you on how to deal with your situation. So you have Clean Up Your Mess. And another card for Virgo, please. Another card for Virgo, please. One more card for Virgo, please. Okay. feel like it's 2. 5 of thought. And then the last deck here. Another card for Virgo, please. Another card. Last card for Virgo here. Bonus card. Okay, thank you. Here we go. You have clean it up. You gotta clean it up. Gotta clean it up, Virgo. That's what I'm putting on the clean up your mess. That's what I'm writing on the YouTube title because it's come out twice for you there. So there's something going on there. Okay, so your first card, Virgo, 9 of Swords. This is you with regards to the question you asked or what's going on. I just got to think. There's something major going on right now. This energy I'm having right now with this reading is, it's a really exciting vibe. I don't know, nighttime lights. I don't know. Let's see. So, travel or something. I'm not sure. It's just really good. Blue. I'm seeing a lot of blues. Okay, anyways, so 9 of Swords. This card is about those worries that keep you up all night or wake you suddenly in the early morning hours. Thoughts, worries, guilt, anguish, or concerns fill your mind and create havoc. You seem unable to settle your mind. The lack of sleep adds to the situation, making you feel even more vulnerable. Okay, so Virgo could just be, you know, this coronavirus, COVID-19, making us all feel very anxious. I know it's making me feel anxious. If it is, or if you're feeling any, with this card, the 9 of Swords, what I want you to Google or YouTube on different breathing techniques. I swear they are amazing. I do box breathing for my anxiety, and so basically you breathe in for 10 seconds, hold it for 10 seconds, and breathe out for 10 seconds, and just keep doing that. And it's clinically proven that it does work. It does. It's like your mind is firing off, like an alarm is going, and this stops the alarm. It actually does. So box breathing or different breathing techniques, okay, will help you with this. But we're going to take another card because, like I said, we're not going to end. We want a positive outcome for every area here. So I need another card for Virgo on top of the 9 of Swords, please. Okay, here we go. 2 of Wands. Okay, so we're talking about worries that keep you up all night or wake you suddenly in the early morning hours. You might be having thoughts of or worries of guilt or anguish or concerns. You're not able to settle your mind, so you're not sleeping well, and then you wake up feeling even worse or more vulnerable. So the 2 of Wands card on top of this talks about this card suggests the need to choose between 2 ventures. In this case, either option requires your full passion and attention. This is not the time to split your focus and your energy. Although both choices are appealing, go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. Okay? Virgo, so they're saying that maybe you have to choose, you have to make a choice between 2 ventures. Either option requires your full attention, your full passion, your energy. Don't split your focus and your energy. Both choices might look really good to you, appealing. They're saying go with your gut instinct on this, okay? I feel like use your brain and your heart when it says gut instinct. That's your, but I think in these situations, use your gut, but you should follow your heart. You trust your gut, trust your intuition, but make sure you're making a smart choice for yourself, okay? Now, what's crossing you, what's the conflict of this situation is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is talking about self-absorption, boredom. Yeah, hello. These times, it's hard to keep busy for sure. Self-absorption, apathy, boredom. You've been disappointed by somebody or something, and now you're emotionally stuck. You don't know, you don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. It's a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you will look up and see what you need is not far away. Okay, so you're depressed about something, you're fed up, you've been disappointed by somebody or something, and now you feel stuck. You don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind, it says. But they're saying it's a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, so it could be yours, your intuition, or if you go to talk to someone, or it's always good to talk to someone, you know, get a second opinion, get advice, someone you respect and look up to. You will look up and see that what you need is not far away. So what you need, if you're feeling stuck, is available to you, Virgo. You just need to look up. It's right there. Let's take another card to help you with that. So another card on top of the Four of Cups, please, for Virgo. A lot of, oh, it's interesting. Another card on top of the Four of Cups, please, for Virgo. Thank you very much. Okay, so you have Ace of Pentacles. So you've been disappointed, and then the Ace of Pentacles is talking about you're going to receive a gift of luck, Virgo, an opportunity for material gain or improved health. It is solid and grounded and represents something practical and dependable. This is the seed of good things to come. Use the energy of this moment to start a new project, make a small investment, or start a fitness program. You have the opportunity to grow something wonderful. This card can also represent the arrival of some unexpected money or material item. So you're going to be receiving a gift, Virgo, maybe an actual gift or a money gift, or you're going to be getting some money soon. You're going to be you're receiving the gift of luck. You are going to have the opportunity for material gain, or if you're not well, you're going to have you're going to get the gift of health. This card represents it's solid and grounded. It represents something practical and dependable. This is a sign that good things are coming. Okay, good things to come. You have to use this energy to start something new, a new project or a new health schedule, fitness program. You have an opportunity here, so you have to take it, is what they're saying. Okay? You have the opportunity to grow, start something wonderful. So there you go. Go for that. Now your foundation card is the Five of Swords. This card illustrates the basis or foundation of your situation. And this card represents the end of an argument or clash of some sort. the winner is ambitious and may have won by aggressive or less than honorable methods, it indicates a situation where someone has put her needs above the needs of others and is concerned only for her own interests. You will know if you are the winner or the one running away. Okay, so your foundation card is talking about the end of an argument or clash of some sort. So let's get another card on top of that. What do we need to know over the Five of Swords about this foundation card? Can you give us Virgo, a little bit more insight for on top of the Five of Swords, please? A little bit more insight on top of the Five of Swords. Why do we need to know? Three of Cups. So, end of an argument or clash of some sort. Someone put their needs above the needs of others, only concerned with their own interests. You will know if you're the winner or the one running away. And then on top of this, the Three of Cups talks about, I'm stuck here. The Three of Cups is a joyful card. Oh, there's a celebrating. You're celebrating. Okay. There's a time of mutual support. Grateful recognition from family and friends and community and all that they add to our lives. So maybe there's some holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, or other celebrations. Something to celebrate here. They're saying that again, this cup is talking about the ending of disagreements by way of happy compromise. So maybe you had to compromise to get to an ending, a completion of something. This is a good sign. This is a good omen when it comes to money, financial relationships, work, or spiritual concerns. This is a good omen. This is a good card to get if you have any concerns about finance, relationship, work, or spiritual concerns. Maybe you've made a happy compromise. You're celebrating maybe because there's the end of disagreements. You've come to a conclusion here. So this is a joyful card, time of celebration. So that's great. We will take that one. Now, the fourth card is your past card, and it's the Death card. It's a major arcana card. Major message for you here. It's sometimes getting the Death card does represent an actual passing of someone, but it rarely does, okay? This is the Death card that you have here represents, it shows influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. So something that happened in your past is affecting your situation right now. Like I said, this card can but rarely does refer to physical death, which is some comfort. Death, though whether physical or metaphorical, is not an easy experience. This card implies the end of something, again, like we were talking about over here. Let me just, the end of something. So it's just a general reading. And if it was a personal reading, we would know what we could communicate with each other and we could figure that out. But hopefully this resonates with you. This card implies the end of something, perhaps a job, a relationship, a situation, an organization. The actual ending will likely be hard, but once it's over, the cycle continues and something new will come. Or it can actually be a welcome closure, like the ending of a bad relationship or quitting an unhappy job or selling your house to get a new one. On a spiritual level, this can mean a symbolic death where you eliminate old beliefs that no longer work for you and perhaps were holding you back. Death is usually hard, but it must happen before transformation or resurrection occurs. So because it's your past card, maybe you used to think a certain way and now you've changed your way of thinking or your outlook on things, okay? Or a past relationship that's over, past situation is over. This is the ending card, right? It's done, it's over. One door closes, another one opens up. And then your fifth card, again, Swords card, Truth card, Four of Swords. This card is talking about your immediate future. This card illustrates what is likely to happen next. So what is likely to happen next, Virgo, is you have a situation, troubles, or problems that need resolution. However, this is not the time to deal with them head on. Rather, it is the time to take yourself away, calm down, and heal a bit so that you can approach your issues refreshed. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle the situation to your benefit. So there's still stuff hanging. There's still stuff. I thought maybe here, you're celebrating because the things you dealt with it, it ended, and now you're moving on celebrating, but immediate future is saying there's still things that need to be dealt with, okay? Situations, troubles, problems that need resolution. But right now, I guess is not the time they're saying to do it, to deal with it. You need to calm down, heal a little bit so that you can handle this situation better. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle this situation to your benefit. Okay? And then your sixth card, your crowning card, is the Four of Pentacles, right up here. This card represents the desire or outcome you desire the most in this situation. The outcome that you desire the most in this situation. This card is talking about being a miser. So the outcome you want, they're telling you that you have so much, but you're afraid to use it, share it, or enjoy it. Something is threatening you, whether it's your own fears or someone trying to take what is yours. You are so afraid of losing what you have that you hold on to it too close. Your attitude towards your gifts, whether it's your money, belongings, time, or health, has become twisted, controlling, and unhealthy. Okay, so we don't want this for the outcome you desire most in this situation. You have plenty, but you don't want to use it or enjoy it or share it. No. We need a card on top of the Four of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Why are they holding on to it too tight? Is it just ego? Like they feel they're going to lose something? Or, you know in your gut, if you're holding on to something so tight, it's just, if it's meant for you, just relax and it'll be with you. You can't control stuff. That's not the way you want to live. You don't want to live in fear. And a lot of times, fear is just your ego. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real, right? If you really sat down and said, okay, really, what am I afraid of? And then figure it out, and then really ask yourself, your soul, am I really afraid of this? I bet you any money it's no. So a card on top of the Four of Pentacles for Virgo is Wheel of Fortune. Is it your money? This is a major arcana card. This is a major message here. So really pay attention to this one. This card represents an unexpected change in your plans, a conflict of interest, or an idea ready to materialize. Whatever happens will be beyond your control. So you're not going to be able to control this situation. This card advises you to get ready for something new. Don't be rigid with your plans at this time, but prepare to go with the flow. It is likely that the temporary chaos will bring good fortune in the long run. Events will unfold in such a way that it will be impossible to miss the hand of fate in your affairs. Be ready to make the most of it. So, unexpected change in your plans, a conflict of interest, or an idea ready to materialize. Whatever happens will be beyond your control. Whatever happens will be beyond your control, Virgo. Okay, and then your 7th card is the 7 of Wands. This is you. This represents you, your self-image, how you see yourself in this situation. And it's saying that someone or something you feel has put a block in your path. And before you can move forward and continue on your journey, you have to face a challenge. You need to be brave, strong, and confident. This is not a fight to ignore. There's too much at stake. You cannot afford to give up. You must defend yourself. So you must defend yourself. You must be brave, strong, and confident in the situation. That's how you see yourself. That's good. You know, so you feel that someone has done something, put a block in your path. You have to face it. You need to be brave, strong, confident. You can't ignore this. There's too much at stake. You can't afford to give up. You must defend yourself. Okay? You've worked hard at something, or you believe in your soul that you've done the best you can, or that you're right, or whatever. You know, you gotta stand up. Don't be afraid. I need another card on top of the 7 of Wands for Virgo, please. Fight it. Fight it. You can't afford not to. Okay, so you have the 6 of Swords. Truth card. The 6 of Swords, this card talks about moving from rough waters to smooth. So that's good. You're leaving a bad situation and heading toward resolution. So that's good. Although you're headed in the right direction, this card wants to remind you to remember the troubles that you've gone through and to learn from them. They are all opportunities for gaining wisdom. This card can also suggest a trip or a change of scenery. So possibly a future trip coming up, or a change of scenery of some sort. But they're saying to you, you know what? Make sure all that you've went through, you really have to sit down and think about it, meditate and learn figure out what you've learned from this situation, so you can be more wise, gain the wisdom. Take a gift that it's offering you. Okay? And then your 8th card is the 8 of Cups. This is your environment card. This card represents the influences of those around you, or it can also show how others see you in this situation. How others see you in this situation. Your environment card. So the 8 of Cups talks about a very small but powerful moment in time. You have decided you need to leave something comfortable behind, and you have come to terms with that. You decided what dream you're moving toward. This moment is the one where you finally turn your back forever, and before you take the first step is the 8 of Cups. It can be such a conflicted moment, filled with sadness over leaving, yet knowing you are doing the right thing. So Something's changing, something's ending maybe. You know you have to do something that's really difficult, but maybe that's what's keeping you up all night, but you know it's the right thing to do. I need a card on top of the Eight of Cups. Maybe that's what you're holding on tight. Okay, I need a card on top of the Eight of Cups to help Virgo, please. Card on top of the Eight of Cups to help Virgo, please, with the situation. Five of Wands. Okay, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more insight on this one. The Five of Wands talks about, this is a card of combat, competition, and strife, so be prepared. In this situation, different people bring their different agendas and desires. Not all can be accommodated, so they have to fight it out to see what will be kept and what will be eliminated. You need to understand and respect your competition to be confident in what you are fighting for and conduct yourself with skill. Okay, so you're up against something pretty heavy here, because this card is saying that this is a card of combat or competition and strife, so be prepared. In this situation, there will be different people bringing their different agendas and their desires. Not all will be accommodated, so they will have to fight it out to see what will be kept and what will be eliminated. You should try to understand and respect your competition, to be confident in what you are fighting for, and to conduct yourself with skill. So you need to be really smart about this situation, okay? Figure out who you're dealing with and, make a plan and take notes and, make sure you're really smart about the situation. Have all your I's dotted, T's crossed. You do your homework. Okay. I need so that hopefully that gives you some insight on that. And then what you hope for or fear the most, your ninth card is the Eight of Pentacles. What you hope for or fear the most, Eight of Pentacles. This is known as the Apprentice card. You've either taken up a new job, new craft, new art or activity. Because you're a beginner, it's not going to be easy, but because you have passion for it and a goal, you'll be able to get through it, especially at the beginning. Because, there's always a learning curve and tedious repetition until you get it perfect. But yeah, so maybe that's what you're hoping for or nervous about, afraid of. But this card is also known as the Apprentice card. Okay, so it's telling you, don't worry, you'll be successful. You have the passion and the goal and the drive, if this is your situation, to be successful. And then your last card is your outcome card. You have the Hanged Man, Major Arcana card, major message. So listen to this, pay attention here. This card is talking about, very simply, sacrifice. You've had to make some sacrifices. You have been asked to give something up for the sake of someone or something else. This card can also indicate the need for a change in thinking or a new point of view, or it can be a more spiritual activity, one where you give up something of yourself to gain spiritual wisdom. It can also mean, almost literally, a time of suspension, a time where you should do nothing at all. Okay, so only you will know about that. So basically, sacrifice your outcome. So that's if all things were to remain as they are, your outcome card is the Hanged Man. So you've had to make a sacrifice for someone or something. Maybe you need to change the way you view things. Maybe you need a new point of view. Maybe you're becoming more spiritual. You're gaining more spiritual wisdom. This card could also mean just hanging in there. Don't do anything. Just wait. Suspension. Don't do anything at all. Okay, so that's the outcome card. Now, your bonus cards. 5 of Thought. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better way. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who brings unwanted drama into your life. So anyone who's negative or bringing unwanted drama to your life, just no. Boundaries. Don't let them in. This card talks about better options are available, losing sight of the goal, difficult people, and a joyless victory. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. It doesn't look as though you'll be able to continue without making some significant changes. There's a much better direction for you, one that will eventually make you much happier. Trust that the difficulties you're experiencing with your plans are simply signs from the angels. They want you to see a larger and more divinely guided roadmap for your life. Negative people can be very draining. The conflict they create makes it difficult to focus on your life purpose and be happy in life. Make thoughtful choices about whom you spend time with. Are your relationships balanced, or are you doing all the giving? Are your relationships balanced, or are you doing all the giving? Okay, and then your second bonus card is Clean Up Your Mess. So this card is talking about the ego is a prideful entity and doesn't want to acknowledge that it can be hurtful or cause injury. Because of that, it can do great damage again and again. In fact, the ego can be so self-involved that it may not even be aware that it's causing trouble, other than to notice the distance, rejection, anger, and sadness that it evokes from others. As you can see, the ego causes any damage to others' spirits. Therefore, this not only hurts them, it hurts your spirit as well. This is the time to rein in your ego and set things right. What pain has yours inflicted lately, whether on others or yourself? Where has your ego lashed out or attacked in an effort to protect itself, leaving a mess of emotion and hurt feelings in its wake? Where have you been careless and upset someone else's world, causing that person to lose confidence or have to fix your mess? Now is the time to return to the scene of the crime and, from your spirit, set things right. Ask those you've hurt, failed, disappointed, or upset how you can make amends. Offer your help to pick up the pieces. Don't ignore the damage done. All things can be healed if only you're willing to clean up the mess you made. Okay? All things can be healed if you're willing to clean up the mess you made of them. And then your last bonus card, oh, here it is. Your last, again, clean it up. Clean it up. This is a double card, so this is, you know, they really want you to pay attention to this. They really want you to get this message, Virgo. I'm going to put it on top of the title too. Getting to the core of the situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. That's the universe right now. That's what's going on. The Oracle's message: ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work? Overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack, takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. Okay, Virgo? Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. Lining up for you. Okay. I want you to get that message. The relationship message: time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that the spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours, to clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. The prosperity message: simple things like opening your mail, paying your bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, and getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself too. This card is a sign that you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. It's okay to say no. You'll prosper even more if you do. It's okay to say no, Virgo. You'll prosper more if you do. And then your last message for the reading is the protection message. Is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now? There's an aha moment. Trying too hard to be helpful? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens. But what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of responsibility. You are also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding to an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. Okay, there you go, Virgo. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time listening to my videos. If you like this, please like, thumbs up, leave me a comment, or if you know someone that could use this message, please share it. Take care of yourself, and we will get through this. Just keep doing what's right. Let's keep following the rules. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health, like I said. Okay? Exercise, eating right, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.